Okay, why why are these all important? Procedural thinking, you can pretty much generate these sophisticated designs and interesting new designs by using those. So why is this really important? And when I present these things, usually I get students to ask me, okay, which skills should I, pay attention to? What programs should I learn? Did you use X, 3D modeling software to do this and so on and so forth? These are all important. I agree. It's very important. You should use the most efficient, software. You should use the fastest one. You should use the one that, fits your needs and so on and so forth. But it's really hard to gauge those software because every person, every designer has a different inclination, and a 2D geared, 2D oriented, let's say, platform may work better for that person, whereas someone else, enjoys working with volumetric models. So pick the hard skills that feels right for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Because if it feels right for you, you should just do that. But there's an interesting list from Forbes. They've been publishing this for the last 4 years, I think. And if you look into, the 4 years, they never almost have those hard skills. They always have soft skills in this list, and I truly believe in them. Because if you approach the problems with a broader mind, which is critical thinking, and assess what you're doing, right? So if you don't go with the hype of anything, pretty much any kind of design, any kind of new manufacturing technology, you become a critical thinker, right? So use the best thing, but always be very clear about the value that you're trying to create. And the second thing is, again, try the next thing, right? So if you achieve something, it doesn't mean that it's the end. You can always try the next idea, and then always respond to other people, right? So while you're responding, respond to your environment, respond to other people, respond to others' needs and opinions and ideas and their responses. So that's our broader intelligence, which really matters in making designs like that and empowering people in teaching. We have to be also as instructors or as students, we all have to have these understandings. And these are not new ideas. So these are very old. I think these ideas are as old as human beings themselves. And I used the engraving of Albert Dürer from 1514 as a proof for this idea. So I've been looking into this picture for a long time, and this is again the end of my conclusion of my PhD, I would say. Because Albert Dürer in this engraving depicts himself as an angel who is sitting among the tools of computation and measurement, and he depicts himself as she is an angel there, indifferent to all of them, right? So he's not using, or she's not using she's just holding the compass and all the measurement tools, and time is frozen on the wall, and the letter no one is colliding there, and it says melancholia I. And interestingly, around the time he made this engraving, he said, "What is beautiful, I do not know." So for me, this is an attestation that, if you are not a critical thinker, if you're not creating a value, the hard skills or the tools don't matter much, right? So you have to be very, very conscious about that. And I want to end with these Photoshop, maximum Photoshop skills, in which I try to convert the Intel Insight to human insight. We have to use both, but again, the world has a lot of attention on computing nowadays, or automation, or processes, or products. But we always need to circle back and think about our values, think about how we can remain critical and add value to all human beings, right? So, and that's going to come through our insight.